How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another video on Unity, and today I'm going to show you how to do 3D movement. If you haven't seen the other videos, those are just force movement. I don't know if you're going to use that, but this is actual movement into the game. So if you want to use horizontal and vertical movement, that's what this video is going to be about. Alright, I already set up a sample scene here. I got my ridge body on my player, got our box colliders, and now when I push play, I'll start landing on this. So first things first, after I have the box collider and the ridge body, I'm going to add component, and then I'm going to do a new script. I'm just going to call it player movement, create an add. Now I'm going to let this load up a second. Now I'm going to go ahead and open up player movement. Alright. So the first thing I am actually going to do is go ahead and change the name of our ridge body so I don't have to type it every time. So I'm going to do public rigid body, and then I'm going to name it to RB. Alright. Our next thing, I want to be able to control the speed inside the Unity instead of having to go through the script and change everything. So what I'm going to do here is do public, if I could spell, public, and I want it to be a float, and I'm going to put this, I'm going to name it movement speed. Okay. So now I'm going to be making the default speed. I think the default speed for me right now is going to be 50 F or 50 float. So that's going to be my default speed. Now if I go back in here, I actually have to assign what RB is, and you can see that it says none right now, so I'm gonna go ahead and drag my ridge body and put it into the RB slot, and now you can see my default movement speed is right here. So basically what this is right here is after I assign the movement speed, I'm going to be able to control the movement speed through the component script. Alright. Now we actually need to get our component. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do RB equals get component, and then I'm going to be getting rigid body. And we can go ahead and close this over here. Alright, now we could actually go to our updates. I am going to be doing our floats now for our horizontal and vertical. So I'm going to do float horizontal. So we have float horizontal equals input dot get axis, and we're going to be getting the horizontal axis. So horizontal, and then close that, and now we're going to do the same thing for vertical. So I'm going to do float vertical equals input dot get axis, if I could spell and stop hitting the other letters. Now we're going to do vertical, and then we're going to go ahead and end that. There we go. Now we need to get our vector 3, so we're going to do vector 3 move equals new vector 3, and then we're going to go with our horizontal first. So horizontal, and then 0, and then vertical. There we go. Now we're going to go ahead and close out with a semicolon. Now we're going to do our actual movement. So we're going to do RB dot move position, and then we're going to do transform dot position, and then we're going to do plus move times time dot delta time, and then we're going to times that by our whatever you wrote up here. Mine's movement speed, so I'm gonna do times movement speed. There we go. There's all the code right there, so I'm just gonna go ahead and close this now. See, we don't have any errors. I'm gonna drag that into our scripts, and now if I push play, oh, it's gonna take a second since I moved something as I push play. So now I fall, as you see right here and right here. So now if I push W, I go forward, A to the left, S to go back, and D to go right. And that's basically how you make movements in 3D. I hope you had a great time watching this video, and I'll see you guys in the next video. See you.